Good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to all the participants to day 3 of our faculty development program. Today, we are honored to have with us Dr. K. Rajkumar, sir, Associate Professor and Chair for Accreditation at Oxford University. Dr. Rajkumar holds BE in Computer Science Engineering and ME in Software Engineering from Anna University and earned his PhD in Computer Science Engineering from Nurul Islam University. With over 12 years of experience in both academics and industry, including 8 years in SADC countries, Dr. Rajkumar has made remarkable contributions to the field of computer science. He has published 36 research papers in reputed SCI, Scopus, and peer-reviewed international journals, authored 3 books, and holds 4 patents. His research interests span across cloud computing, software engineering, network security, virtual reality and augmented reality, data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. A certified Wipro Java full stack trainer and IIC Innovation Ambassador. Dr. Rajkumar is also a life member of professional bodies such as ISTE, IAENG, ICSES, UACE, and IAEPT. We are indeed privileged to have such an eminent personality with us today. Now, I take great pleasure in handing over the session to Dr. K. Rajkumar sir to deliver his expert talk. Over to Rajkumar sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your invitations, and I would like to thank Guru Nanak Institute of Technology for giving that good opportunities for me, as well as the professor and HOD of CSE, Dr. Santosh sir. Thank you for this opportunity. Today's session, we're going to see that what is cyber threat intelligence. So mostly it is a new word from the cyber securities. So everywhere the A is more big on that in this world. So how much the technologies are growing, that much of the security is also becoming the uh, bad in this world. So in this wise, so we are called as always the thread is a common. Thread means it's a something is vulnerable, something is against of our activities like that. It's a common term. So we are not taking of anything as a serious in this manner. So that's why suddenly this is a new trended thing in the cyber security. So this is the meaning of cyber security is cyber threat intelligence means we're going to be know about the who is our enemy, who is our enemy. So why we want to know that our enemy? So when you know the enemy, we can be know that how we are going to be action based reactions. So we are not going to be hunt anything. We are going to be make us that proactive. So that's only they saying yes, transforming the raw data into actionable security knowledge. We are gaining the knowledge about the threat. So in as of now, the digital media is growing in the next extreme levels in the last 5 years. So the digital contents are we have more. Everyone is they making us uh, the affiliated marketing to be the as a business level. So everything is the business based of activities. So that much of things we have a negativity on that side also. So in this session, we're going to be given that eye opening of how the threads should be and how we're going to be categorized and what are things are going over as and what is in cyber war and the dark world, how the scenarios are going on. So many things will going to be see in this presentation. I'm trying to be do that more and more out on this phase. So the objective of this, we are going to be understand the importance of the what is the cyber threat intelligence. So we're going to be make us the cyber security defenses. So cyber threat intelligence, it's a reactive to proactive stance. So reactive stance or is not a correct thing for all cases. So we can able to be protect against of the new things. So this is enabling the individuals, organizations to anticipate and detect, mitigate in from the future attacks and current attacks. So it's moreover, it's one of the organized way of activity. So that is the most of the new upcoming industries are they are building that lot of cybersecurity roles, especially the SOC center. SOC center means as security operation centers, SEAM, so many things. So because digitalization is giving the way of creating the roles. So this is the objective of cyber threat intelligence. So we are going to be collect the threats information. We are going to be analyze the threat, the vulnerability levels. We're going to be interpret the information about the potentialities, how the act those things. So this is given that uh, assistant for us to predict and prevent the attack from before they occur. So they are producing the text on that this four ways. One is who is originated that particular thread, why they are originated the thread, and how the reactants of the particular thread, what it is a target of the particular thread. So they are going to be classified on these four ways. When the threads are classified in this ways, only we can get us the proper decisions. So we can be expect from that something happened means we can be know that how it has happened, when it happened, what is the intention it's behind on that. So that analysis is going to be by the cyber threat intelligence. So that is giving that variance of the things. So when you're taking that attacks, so we can be categorized as a two things. One is passive attack and active attack. So passive attack means just monitoring, just they are intruding and just they are monitoring and gathering the information. They are not modified anything. So in this wise, we are the compromising the confidentialities. Most of the freeware softwares we are installing from our devices, so we are compromising our confidentialities. Mostly the passive attacks are loaded in the most of the vulnerability softwares. So it is difficult to be detect, and this is how we can be protect now, based on the strong encryption schemas. So that's only the some repeated softwares they're trying to be given as a application level of encryptions. So maybe you take as the WhatsApp. WhatsApp is giving us that the encryption in the transmission medias. But some the category of softwares they are not providing us the strong encryption things. So it's a passive attack. It will nothing worried about on that, uh, but they're gathering the information for the future purpose. So active attack means it's directly interact the systems, it's modifying or distracting the systems. So it is totally intention is they want to be disturb the whole environment and damaging the things without uh, our knowledge. So this is the we are compromising the integrities and availability. So this is how we can protect based on the protecting of firewalls and uh, we are using that intrusion detection systems and prevention systems, firewalls, and some access control wise, we can able to protect it. So these are the two types of attacks we have. So in this based attacks, we have a different type of threats. So the first threat is malware. Malware is comes under the category of active. So malware means we can have a category of virus, worms, trojans, ransomware. If they are intentionals, they are going to be gain that information and they are going to be damage the whole systems. So their target is the end-to-end devices and networks and servers, and phishing and social engineering. This is comes under the both category active and passive. So this is tricking the individual into revealing the sensitive informations. They are targeting the employees, customer, personal credentials. So the mostly they are taking that credential information. The next one is denial of service. It's active. It is the totally the hijacking the whole infrastructures, mostly the websites. For example, uh, nowadays all the websites are coming as with the SSL, HTTPS. So it's an inbuilt one. And some websites you may find as a HTTP. So 10 years before, the if you're not bought the SSL, the same, the domain service provider, they're given that information to be the some business peoples to be as a thread. They're going to be adapt the systems as a SSLs. So this is the denial of services. So next one is the man in middle attack. This man in middle attack means it's a third party. They are always stealing and modifying the things. Mostly it is the unsecured Wi-Fi networks. Mostly when you are visiting the common places, malls and railways or somewhere, you may find as that apart from the particular hotspots and you are receiving some other VPN accesses, those are the main target is they're going to be steal over the data. So that is they are uh, the pointing out that where's. So next one is the avast trapping is a passive. So it is secretly listening or capturing the network traffic. It's this is mostly target on the unencrypted communications, even Wi-Fi's and emails. So next one is that insider threats. Comes under the active and passives. So and injection attacks. These are the types of threats. So that based on that we have a different names. So somewhere as a publicly we are here that ransomware and Trojan horse and worms, viruses. We have a different virus names. So, but it is comes under this six categories only. So why cyber threat intelligence is needed? So if you know that the threats, the level of the strength, then only we can able to be defense against the threats. So we need to be proactive defense instead of reactive response. We need to be help the prioritize security resources. We need to reduce the false positives alerts, and we need to protect the critical informations and reputations. So we need to support the risk management and compliances. So so instead of we are waiting for the some attacks, so we can warn that active threats groups in the target similar organization. Uh, at, the past years, the ransomware they targeted on that the pirated OSs wherever running the big units. It's a big organization. The companies they are targeting. One company is affected. If they are alerted with the similar organization in publicly, so they are ready to be protect against of that. Otherwise, once they are taken that in the hand through the attack, they are planning to be gain the financial information as well as they are bargaining with the some amounts with the organization which is affected. So the ransomware is it's intentionally they are doing by the particular group for the gaining of money. So once the things are affected in the same region, uh, if they are pass out the message to the public, they are protect against that. So this is the things. So cyber threat intelligence, it's analyzing the things and they are uh, sharing the information on the common portal and they are want that this is the things of the threads are distributing on that network. So we can be product against on that. We can be taken as like this remedies like that they are suggestive actions. So in this presentation, I will show that what are uh, uh, the databases available for the tactics and tracking of the threats. So the lot of agencies are working for this task only. So so that's only we need of cyber threat intelligence. So when you're taking that cyber threat landscapes, rising ransomware as a service, I told their target is they are gaining of the money. So they are placing that malicious program in the some ads and forums or something. So that will be infected in the whole system. That will be affected in the server. So when they affected in the server, the whole things are taken over their control. So just they are installing, and when you are triggering the things, the whole channels are taken over their servers. This is the hackers are doing these things. They will bark in the financial things. So if as a individually if we are affected, we can able to be do as a remedial of cleaning the things and we rebooting or some other small things we can able to do, and we can change the things. If the big organizations are affected means definitely it's resolving is difficult task. So the SARC experts supposed to be analyzed, and they want to be rectify the issues, and they want to be resolve all the threats from the whole entity, because they are taking the entire entity in their controls. So I think nowadays they are sending that lot of APKs and infected files in through the WhatsApp chats and so many things. Please be aware of the reputed sites and reputed platforms you can use for the installations, and don't be touch the any APK files or installation files shared through the WhatsApps in the groups, especially. So as well as if you have the domain mails also, if you're not following as a proper security controls, access policies, the most of the times are the lot of the snooping mails are followed by phishing attacks will be shooted over from the hacker sites. So next one is the AI-driven phishing and deep fakes. So uh, now the Gen AI is developed very fast, and as well as we are having that uh, familiarity to be generate the lot of images. So please be very cautious on that generating of the your images, because it is we are have a pro we have a given the way of they are producing as a deep fakes. So this is also one way of the AI-driven phishing and defects. But as a evidential way, they are not mostly taking for the concerns. And deepfake is the one kind of fraudulent activities. Mostly they are collecting the data from us, and in future, according the cases wise, they are doing the deepfakes things. So, but after analysis only, they find us that the real root of that. And next one is the cloud and IO vulnerabilities. So cloud and IO vulnerabilities, and this is vulnerabilities happen that misconfigurations, and if the security policy is not configured well in that um, channels and patches. So if the setups are not done properly, so these are the cases, and security policies are also not configured properly means from the setups. These are the cloud and IoT vulnerabilities will be happen. For example, without experts, maybe the training purpose, you are installing some servers, or you are configuring the user managements without the proper configuration. That is also one way of allowing that someone should be entered to the your environment to do the all the malfunctionings. So that is only I mentioned that misconfiguration is a one way of producing the vulnerability on that cloud environment and IoT environment. So as a experts or the beginners, if you are started the work means, please take us a complete training and configure all the things in the cloud environment and IoT environments. Otherwise, it's what we can say is that if you are not followed that standard procedures, it is a way of giving that anyone can be come on to be do the malfunctioning in that environment. So that is also one kind of cyber threat landscapes. The next one is supply chain attacks, solar winds and more bit. So solar wind is that it's one of the biggest to understand that what is a threat actors. So who are the attackers? So knowing the attackers intend to help the effective defense strategies. So first threat actor is nation state. Uh, so nation state is that one of the motivation is this espionage. Espionage is that word for that uh, the spying. The spying things for the some intentionally we want to know about the what is the move of the particular organization or particular government. So nation-wise means for it's an intelligent lot of spy agencies are always spying that movement of the militaries as well as the particular political uh, environments. So, for example, recently happened of the Sintur attack. So, always the some other intelligence spy agencies the watching over the current the scenario of the political things as well as the military development what is the things are doing they're always looking that so that's espionage and sabotage is that they always want to be do that something need to demolish the things so the spying as well as they want to be create some unwanted things in that environment so, you know that is past 3 days before, near to the Red Fort, the car bomb blast happened. So now our intelligence are checking that the begin the story, what is the happening. So that is also one of the soft edge. So they begin on that. Some other governments are intentionally they play over in that. So here, the example is APT, APT 28. APT 28 means that is one of the incident happened in Russia. So that incident is they also having that spy agency. They're working for with the collaborator for that what is happening for the around the market. So you know that Ukraine issues. So the Ukraine issues, they are always watching over that the particular market on that the oil markets and the supply chain oriented what is happening over the nearest countries and NATO's countries. So this is the one of the spy agenda of the things. And next one is that cyber criminals. Cyber criminals, the mostly they are targeted for the financial gain wise only. That is a major motive. So this is a ransomware attacks. So next one is visits. So this is the intention is the political and societal social agendas political and social agendas. Next one is that insiders. This is a small level of attack. That is intention is the personal revenge or emotional play wise they are doing. This is mostly happen in that they inside the organizations. So these are the types of attackers, types of threat actors. So cyber kill chain when you're taken. So here have the lot of stages, reconnaissance. So this is the gathering of targeting information. So different strategies, threat hunting. So weaponization is that crafting malwares. And here we are patching the vulnerabilities means it will be resolved. And next one is delivery stage, sending the payload. So when you're doing the email filtering, it will be cleared and exploitations it's activating the malicious codes so when you are taking care that intrusion detection systems and intrusion prevention systems monitoring it will be recovered and next installations the installation malwares are we are doing by the EDR protections the EDR protections are EDR protections are endpoint detections and response. So will be restricted on the end-to-end the application levels. Next one is that common and control. So will be done by the network segmentations and actions on object. So when you're doing the backup and recovery strategy, it will be recover the things. So these are the different type of stages of the threads. So when you are attempted the defense strategy, it will be recover from the those attacks. So next one is that type of threat intelligence. So anyway, the intention is they're going to be target something. So that is they're going to be create on the four levels. The one is strategical level. So strategical level means it's a long-term planning. So that is they're going to be they are solved by the managerial levels. So example, the ransomware trends. So it is higher things. Next one is the tactical. So they are understanding the tactical trended and policies. So will be recovered by the security analyst. So MATR, ATT, and CK patterns are is a database. We're going to be give the entire thread scenarios and trends and patterns. From that, we can able to learn that how it will be and how we going to be rectify that. Next one is the operation level. When you're doing the campaign insights, uh, this is will be recorded by the security operation center teams. So this is mostly the phishing campaign data. Next, the technical. So immediate detection. This will be done by the SAM systems. So mostly this will be affect on that IPs, domains, and file hashes. So these are the types of cyber threat intelligence. So next one is source of threat intelligence. So what is the way they are getting the data? First one is that they are using that open source intelligence. So this is publicly available. We are always sharing the data in the blog, social medias, and GitHubs. GitHubs we are using for the sharing of the projects and code, so many things. So mostly the data are taken from there only. So most of the developers they are using deployment tool is the GitHubs. So social medias, we are commenting and we are showing the emotional inputs. So if have the same pattern, that is also valuable assets for the producing of that. Next one is the blocks. Why they want to identify the patterns? So the patterns, when they identify, they know that is the psychology of the particular actor. So that actor base, they're going to be decide that we are going to be place on that this kind of threads in that particular actor in the small level also, if you're interested to be the discounted products, or if you're interested on that some gadgets, they're playing with that the same scenarios. So the medias means we are freely moving, but it's a if the patterns are identified, it's a starting level of uh, the thread will be created on that same logics only. Next one is the dark web intelligence. It's underground forums and marketplaces. And next one is the internal logs, networks, firewalls, and endpoint data. And next one is commercial feed. Next one is that information sharing communities. So these are the ways they are informations are collected, and after that only the threads are created by the dark web peoples. So next one is that threat intelligent life cycles. So first they are planning and they are define that intelligent needs, why need, and after that they are collecting the data from the multiple sources and they are find out that the scenarios and after that they are find processing the data and after that they are going to be analyze that pattern and after that they are deliver the intelligence to the uh, deliver the data to the intelligence and after concluded they are sharing to the stakeholders mostly when you saw in the public forums even if you're taken as a LinkedIn or some the most reputed the platforms even banks also they are nowadays they are noticing to the public so our current version this are the things are security issues are there why they are disseminating this informations because as the people want to be update people want to be avoid the losses it's a primary responsibility So all the corporate having the societal responsibility to be pass over the information to the all. So that will be helpful for that to protect against that issues. So the dissemination is the last place. So even stakeholders are it's a known or unknown people. They are that's only they are publicly notice the things. And what are the tool work and frames are using for that getting the transformation and tactics and pattern planning, those things. So first is the MATR, ATT, and CK. This is a global knowledge base for attackers. So this is showing us the TTPs. And next one is the malware information sharing platforms and open CTIs, open source threat intelligence management, and CITIX, TAXIX, and SCM integrations. These are the tools are mostly having that the threat kind of information. This will be helpful for that those who are in the cyber security environments. So if they are getting the patterns and knowledges from this, they can able to be uh, identify the scenarios and patterns and indicators of compromise. So the indicators of compromise are forensic artifact that indicate the possible intrusions. So, for example, I told that through the IP address, hashing, and suspicious domains, email headers, and file name, registry keys. So that wise, we can able to easily to identify that which is the prominent things or some suspected things. So why need to be share the thread intelligence, thread knowledges to others? So no organization can defend that things is alone. It's a true because the shared intelligence are giving that preventions and as well as the collective effect to be defends the things as well as the cost friendly because once the find the solution means it's easy to be adapt, easy to be rectify the things. So most of the organizations are it's a collectively doing the defensive acts. So here having that some uh, reputed platforms for that sharing of the things. For example, ISACS is the information sharing and analysis center for industry specific. They are sharing that known information related the threat intelligence uh, uh, actors and those things informations and set IN and US set is the government level corporations and CITIX taxing protocols for the standardized format and exchange. And next, challenges in the CTA implementations. Because overlapping of data, it's a major challenge because when you see that many of the data, we can't be find out that how we can be judged. So that is a major issue. And next one is the data quality and trust issues, lack of skilled analysis, so difficult to integrate the SEMR and EDR systems. And so the solar wind attacks. The solar wind attacks are this is happened in that US systems. So this is discovered on that December 2020 is one of the most sophisticated and far-reaching supply chain attacks in the history. So this is the not only US with government agency, it is the compromise of the private corporations and the global organization. So they are identifying that network management tool. So here, uh, the customer is 33,000 customers, so including Fortunate companies also. So this is a centralized monitoring and management for IT infrastructure. This tool is they manage the tools. So here, uh, the threat actor is uh, that is linked with the Russia SVR, Foreign Intelligence Services, the ABT. The ABT means is the Advanced Persistent Threats. So each operation they called as a different names. That is the Cassifier. This called as Cassifier. So they are attacked and gained access of the whole supply chain systems, and they injected the virus into that
agency threat use all the data.
data. They taken out the particular spyware attacks. So, what is the intention of that? They're going to be known that what is the scenarios and what is the development is happening in the nationwide. So, so this is a cyber war, cyber war. So they have named as different. So ABT having the different things. So ABT 28, ABT 29. When you see that stories in that, so you'll get us more knowledges. So when you are taking this, they are taken all the things, and the detection happen uh, in the scenario of FireEye. So they are using that red team tools, and they are find out that what they are stolen, who is stolen, and they are increase that protection things in that tools. So after that, they are again they are modified. So the main thing is that is mostly they are other things, other person want to be know the things. So still, our country also someone is buying the things. They have like this case studies. So we have AI and machine learning in city also. So here they are pattern recognition is the large threat data sets, and the predicting future attacks is the campaign, and automate the correlation between threat feeds. So these are the things we can able to do through AI and machine learning in the CTIs. The main challenge is AI is bias or false alert sometimes. So need to be experts to be validate. So that is the final conclusion to be done by the if the AI systems also there in the CTA. So the futures the trends in CTA is that when you are integrating that security orchestrates automation response and the predictive intelligence using AI and IoT threat visibilities, cyber deceptions, and honeybots. So these are the some future trends in the CTAs. So from the cyber threat intelligence, we can get us the transformated raw data to the insights, actionable insights. How should we protect against of the threats, and we can able to help the organization to move from the reactive to proactive securities, and we can able to collaborate and automate and analyze the key success for the factors. So this is the things we can able to do with the CTIs. So thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your informative and inspiring session. Your session has provided valuable takeaways for both academicians and researchers. I would also thank to all the participants for their active involvement and keen interest throughout this session. With this, we conclude today's session. We look forward to meeting you all again tomorrow for another insightful day of learning. Thank you everyone for joining. Have a pleasant evening.